So I haven't been on the pod in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, I've been in Dubai.
You've been in Dubai?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just hunting for gold or oil?
Yeah.
I guess I don't really hunt for gold in Dubai.
Yeah, no, I've started a business tycoon down there.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm selling clean air.
Oh, that's my boy.
I'm calling it clean air.
Yeah, you're an entrepreneur now.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Speaking of, like, entrepreneur stuff, you know, little birdie told me that we have new merch out.
We do have merch. It's on our YouTube channel.
And when
Click
you go
the link.
when you go on the website on Monday, you know, if you're watching this, you'll see this sweatshirt. It says 1 of 1. If you buy that sweatshirt, excuse me, you bring it to us at powerslap. We will sign it.
Oh yeah, I'll lick it.
We will both lick it and sign it. On with the show. And then, like, you cut that. And
Right.
Because, like, I put it as, like, $800.
I know. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, and show it on there?
And it says 1 of 1. So
yeah.
But there can be an unlimited amount of people buy it. But since it says 1 of 1, when we sign it, that's what makes it a 1 of 1.
Got it.
You kind of have to bring it down, you know?
Kind of have to bring it down. Yeah, I get it. You ever have to learn how to do that editing up stuff, where you can, like, flash it to the screens, upload to React, because you can do it. We haven't done it. So
what do you mean upload to React?
Like, upload a video, watch it to React. You know, reaction videos.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Yeah, and then with you talking about that, you can, like, cut it and show it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So what drink do you have today?
Old school energy drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have water.
Right. I mean, when you're of age.
Yeah. 24, baby.
24. And, you know, after midnight when you're 16. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are. But, man, talk about an easy way to pull an all-nighter. I gotta start. I have this new goal to not picking my fingers. I'm not doing so good.
You've had that goal since you started picking it in fingers.
No.
Really?
But it's been probably a decade. I need to treat my fingers like I treat my fitness. Just get it done.
I mean, you are. You're just picking at them. You're just getting it done.
I hate it. It's such a bad habit. I despise it. Living in a big blue world.
Hey, stop picking at your fingers.
I am, dude. Jeez.
Stop. You're literally...
You don't even know, okay? I'm in charge. You're not. Let me do what I want to do. Okay?
I'm just trying to be a supportive son.
Oh, okay. I'll stop.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. Careful, our tripod's on its last legs. We can't move it around a lot, dude. I'm serious.
I'm not. I'm just gonna wait.
No, it's gonna fall. You weren't there yesterday. I'm telling you, man, this is sketchy. Would you please not do that?
No, what?
I'm serious. If this falls, I'm gonna make you hold it the whole time.
It won't fall.
Yes, it will.
First try.
Every time. I'm Batman.
No.
I'm Batman. I flip bottles when no one's looking. Yeah.
So, are we recording?
Yep, 100%. Here, I'll prove it to you. See?
Oh,
5 minutes in, baby.
Cool, baby.
Cool, baby,
Yeah.
baby.
Baby.
Yeah, just a couple more minutes. We'll be all right.
Will you hand me that? No, the yellow thing.
Oh, the ball? You mean the ball?
Oh.
The yellow thing? You mean the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay, everyone watch this ball. Now close your eyes and count to 10. And we'll...
I'm gonna hurt that thing.
Hey, no violence towards domestic animals.
Maybe in your world.
This shirt is way too small. It's Lucas's shirt.
Oh, I thought I recognized it. Maybe it's perfect size for aerodynamic.
Okay.
You can more aerodynamic.
For what, while I'm talking?
I mean, just to move around in life. You know? We'll just make it part of the show.
What?
All the dog in the background. You heard?
Living in Big Blue.
And in my outer space. I'm on my A-O-A-O-K. A-O-A-O-K.
No, hey.
Everybody's a bad day.
Now, a lot of people might think that we're just floating.
But we're not.
We're sitting on chairs.
sitting on these big blue chairs.
Yours is actually gray. Mine is black and silver. Hey.
Yeah, it doesn't bother us.
Do you have something you need to tell us?
No, I created you.
Well, yeah, so, that's why I would want to know.
I guess maybe people do that, and then they still, life's complicated, dude. It's hard to be you. It's hard to be you.
It's hard to be other people, too.
Well, who wants to be other people? That's stupid.
Me.
Yeah, all right.
I want to be Baniel.
Baniel?
Yep. Shout out Hypothetical Nonsense. I want to be Baniel for a day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shout out Hypothetical Nonsense. That's hard to say. Hypothetical Nonsense.
You gotta.
No, I just was going to put it on mute.
Look, yeah, what's up, brother?
How are you?
Doing great, bro. How are y'all?
Doing good. Hey,
Oh, ready. Let's go.
Everybody, welcome to SlapSon. We got the man in the building. It's so hot. It's so cold. He put his hats around. We're going to join him. Look, turn your hat around. Yeah! William Wallace respects the beard. You feel me? He gets slapped in the jaw, but that doesn't matter because a real man takes care of his family when the hurricane tries to take his jaw. He laughs at it. He says, you can't take my power. You can take my water. You can take my soul, but you can't take my soul. Joke's on you. Everybody steps up to the podium, takes the hit, wobbles off only to get stronger. He's coming back with a vengeance. We love this guy. He can take his jaw away, but you can't take his freedom. Everybody, give it up for Tyler, the Northman.
That was awesome, man. That was awesome. Appreciate you, brother.
Dude, I'm so happy we got it. We did it. We did it, dude.
Took some work. We're here, bro. Took a little bit. We got it.
I love it. Hey, let me power up real quick, and then we'll get this conversation going.
Oh, nice. That's
Dude,
that's the new sponsor,
you,
right?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Honestly, I just hit him with a DM and it worked out. So here we go, I guess.
That's awesome. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. So how are you, dude? How's the family? How's that whole situation? You were a freaking savage, my guy.
Yeah, dude, we were bad out for a little bit, still cleaning up some of the damages. I've still got trees down over here to my left, a tree down to my right. We're getting it cleaned up. Power's been back for a week and a half. We were out for a little bit over like 6 days, right at 6 or 7 days, but we made it through. Just got through a 57-hour work week. Sorry, but 57-hour work week on the off Sunday. So I'm just hanging out, ready to talk to you guys, man.
Dude, I love it. And hey, you're allowed to round up to 60 with what's going on. You can say 60 hours.
It's 57 on the nose. It was a long one.
Oh my God. Well, truthfully, glad everybody's okay. You made it through and all that. I know there's still like a lot of work to do, but what a crazy thing to go through, and you're making it out. So yeah, we're happy you're here, and we gotta know. We're always super curious. This is such a unique, niche, cool little world. How in the world do you find Slap? Or does it find you?
So I asked that one more time, brother. I'm sorry. How do I find what now?
No, just how did you find Slap? How did you get involved? All that kind of stuff. It's so unique. It's so, niche.
I think same as so many other people, man, where it's got so many millions of views on a lot of these reels. Like initially just, through social media and seeing it. And I was like, dude, that's pretty tough. So I went back and I watched season 1 of Road to the Title, was watching season 2, Road to the Title. Then they announced season 3 and I was like, got to go ahead and go for it. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's fantastic. So did you fill out an app? Did they call you?
No, so I was one of the ones that actually went online. I put in the application. Then within a pretty short period, they messaged me asking a few follow-ups. And then just like that, they said, all right, we're going to go ahead and sign you up.
Man.
That's crazy.
Was your adrenaline off the charts?
I was actually talking to the lady last night, and my adrenaline was through the roof. The funny thing is, though, is that I've been in many, many fights throughout the years. So I get more nervous for something like having a conversation with you guys or even filling out that application than I do actually stepping up on stage, to be honest with you.
No way. So you were, in a way, you were built for this, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. You mark my words, whenever the phone rings and they bring me back in, you're going to see a whole different animal. The trainings that I've done and stuff, I was ready, but I wasn't ready for the actual essence of throwing a slap. I don't know if you've seen my stories as of recent and stuff, but completely new technique, completely new delivery. just completely different fighter than whenever I was on season 3, and I'm excited to showcase that.
Yeah. So on those stories, was that something you felt that you tweaked on yourself, or did you have a team kind of help you come up with that new technique?
I have a contributor to that, very largely so, and that would be Pono and his brother Kiali Kanakoa. The lean on one, the Aloha lean, has changed the game for a whole lot of us, man, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those Hawaiian boys, bro. They're open about it. They show you the technique. And actually, Pono's the one that recommended we reach out to you and get you on, because you guys got this brotherhood that's like, if we can execute what we're being taught, man, the sky might be the limit for you guys. That Aloha lean's real.
That's my dude, man. He and I have spent more than one long format conversation. You know, we've called a few times. I got a bee on me over here. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah, we're dealing with a dog in the background, so you're all right.
Understood. I had a wasp that was touching up on me, but no, yeah, he and I have been on a good couple calls now. One of them lasted almost 3 hours, just sitting talking about other things. I'm gonna end up getting stung out here, brother. I'm sorry.
No,
but
you're
yeah,
good.
just the ins and outs. I think I got him that time. But
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
the ins and outs of the slap, you know, just talking about what he wanted to see me prove, because he knows my person, and a lot of the stuff that fell out on the show kind of didn't show that. So we spent a big long conversation just talking about the ins and outs of what I needed to showcase moving forward, and what he wanted me to do with some of my slap form, and what he knew that I could execute if I just tweaked a few things.
Dude, that's fantastic. We just got done rewatching your match on the show.
Yes, sir.
And I'm personally curious. I don't know about you, but that first slap that comes across, once that's over, no matter how that goes, do you get a chance to calm down, or you're just so ready and focused you don't even think about anything?
That was number one big mistake. You have a whole lot of time, and as you guys know, whenever you're taking shots like that, damage it compiles, you know. And so that was one mistake. There's tons of bees over here. Let me step away for a sec.
Yeah, just keep moving, man. Here, talk to Timmer. I'm gonna let that dog out, man. We both got stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll drop it on you, man, for sure. That was one of the big things that I should have done differently, that I kind of let slip by, was there was a bit of rust. You know, you have more time than what I took to step back to the podium, and you know I was right back up there within probably 15 to 25 seconds, and I should have took more time because I had more time to take. But it's just one of those things. Whenever it all comes out in the wash, we know what we done wrong in the first one, and so we kind of build upon that to know what we're going to do better in the next one.
Yeah, I think that is like a really good way to look at it. And then I had a question: how do you what is your recovery process? Like, what do you go through after a fight, whether you win or you lose? Like, what do you do? What do they recommend? And is there anything you do differently now?
So a lot of that does fall back to the sport, and I respect them for that. You know, if you take X amount of damage, they give you kind of a mandatory put you on suspension for the meantime. But it's a medical suspension just for time for your brain to recoup, for things to get better off as far as that goes, because you did just eat a couple of nasty shots. You know, so for what I do personally is just get back to the lab. You know, make sure that your nutrition's on base, that you're still working out, that you're just laying back down those foundational building blocks, and just making sure to get back to a solid state.
Nice.
Oh, all right. We got the dog situation fixed. How's the wasp situation, bro?
Well, I smacked the one, and then two more were coming off the edge of my porch. Where the weather's still pretty warm out here, they're still rolling around, so I felt like I was about to get myself lit up mid-interview, so I repositioned for now.
Dude, so we're out in Utah. Our thing here is mosquitoes, dude. They're like locusts out here, man.
Yep. Ever since the hurricane, the bees out here have been insane. It was like, you know, every nest got tore down, everything got all messed up, so the bees have been wild ever since the hurricane came through.
Man, that's crazy. You think it just unearthed them?
I'm guessing because where it was starting to cool down right before the hurricane, you know, we weren't seeing a whole lot of them, and then the hurricane hit, and then the heat came back up, and now it's just bees tenfold.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's some biblical stuff, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So you're looking at ahead to Abu Dhabi, right? You're looking ahead to December 6th in Vegas, right? You're looking ahead even more down the road. Do they give you any notice? How does this work, man? When do you know you get your next match?
I'm hoping around the start of the year to February. I've even considered, messaging some of the matchmakers and telling them that if they need me up at 85 or down at 55, that we can do that as well. It's the sad truth that 170, they've kind of got these building blocks for the guys up 170, and the matches, they've been a little bit more sparse for 170. So I'm hoping that it's sooner than later. But if I need to go up or down to assure a spot, that's what I'll do as well. It's no big deal.
Yeah, for you personally, is it easier to go up a weight class or move down, physically wise?
I used to be a 260-pound guy, man. So obviously, I used to like some eating. So for me, I can dedicate to the weight cut. I can dedicate to the weight cut and shoot down, or I can hit the plates and go up, man. It's no big deal for me, regardless.
Hey, so that's so funny. This is the third interview where we had guys that were big dudes, and I got to tell you the same thing. I tell them, yeah, I used to be 265, so I know the journey, my guy. I know how hard it is to get down.
It's a grind. It's a grind, man. We're outside. I've got kiddos and dogs and stuff inside. There's a bit of wind out here. It's not breaking up my mic too bad for you, is it?
No, you're good. And as long as you can see yourself on your side of the camera, you're fine.
Oh, yeah. It's got my whiskers flying, but otherwise I'm good to go.
Okay, right on, dude. Yeah, so that weight loss journey is a real deal. Like, I used to do bodybuilding and strongman.
Yes, sir.
And just one day at the gym, dude, I was lifting a bunch of weight, and I looked in the mirror, and I was just like, I think I'm just chubby. So it took about 2.5 years to get down to 199.
Nice, very nice.
So when they give you that call, what's the notice like? Have you had any experience with that, or has it just been the show so far with getting those matches?
Yeah, for me so far, just the show, which in my case, I was driving down the road for FedEx, just slinging some packages. The phone rings, and I look down, and it said it was from Arizona, and I was like, uh-oh. Picked on up, and there's Miss Erica on the other end of the line, and I was like, oh, here we go. The heart rate started up.
When you get off that phone call, do you just start, I don't know, call your buddies, your family, and be like, what the hell?
I pulled over for a minute. And I called my woman, and I was like, so they actually called. And all I had to say was they.
Dude, that's crazy.
All I had to say was they. She already knew who I was talking about. I didn't have to be specific at all. I said they actually called, and she gave me a yell through the phone. She was like, "You're doing it right," and I was like, "Yeah. I mean, FedEx be damned on that one. I'm going whether they give me the time or not," which was interesting because during the time, they actually let me go at FedEx. They told me that they couldn't give me the time, and I said, "All right, well, if you guys want me back when I get back, then so be it." So I was actually jobless while I was in Vegas. I came back home.
No way.
Yeah. I came back home and was doing a couple of small things, and lo and behold, my boss from FedEx calls me back, and he was like, "Hey, man, I know we kind of had some disagreements and stuff, but if you want to come back and take a route for me, then I will, or then I'll go ahead and I'll bring you back." And the funny thing to that is they've already promised me that whenever they call in the future, they're going to give me the time, and they're actually considering giving me a management position at the start of the year. So we've kind of come full circle with FedEx.
Dude, good job. Good job.
I appreciate that.
It's funny how once they know what you're doing is big, all of a sudden they got a different tune. You feel me?
Absolutely. Yeah, my actual manager, he said if it's a Vegas match, my owner of my company, because I'm actually third party FedEx, but the owner of my third party regime there, he said that if it's a Vegas match, he's going to take the time himself and fly out to watch it.
Nice,
dude. That's way cool.
Dude, you got to get on that Vegas card, man. You got to get on there.
That's all I want it, man. That Florida, Abu Dhabi, just let me know and I'm there.
We were stoked when they announced the partnership with the Fontainebleau. That's awesome. Because now we can go to all of them.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What are, like, I know you want to be the best, right? You want to showcase your talents and do all that stuff, but overall, what is the goal? Is it just to have this crazy experience? Is it to get all the money? Is it to be champ? Like, how can this benefit your life?
Man, all of the above, to be honest. The status of having the cojones to do some stuff that very few people in the world are willing to do, to go up there and to showcase really the the first loss has changed a lot for me. I think we all step up there thinking the exact same thing, which is I'm the man. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this dude down, and that didn't exactly go that way. I think I kind of over relaxed a little bit in my match and didn't stay as ready for round two as I was in round one. Got a little cocky. So for me, it's coming down to paychecks for hitting these cards, paying off my motorcycles, so financial gain, absolutely. But over top of everything else, I just want to show the amount of work that I'm putting in now coming off that show. And I want the next guy to watch my fight, from my season and think, oh, this dude doesn't have it. And then I'm going to do some devastation. So for me, it's all the above, the money, the status, and just proving myself to the millions of people that are watching.
Dude, I love that answer. And you're in such a great position, right? Like, you've got it. I mean, you probably know this, but you've already got the look. People will know immediately who you are. All it's going to take is racking up those chins,
That's the plan.
Dude, I love that. I love that. When'd you start growing this thing?
So that's been a long time in the running. Actually, whenever I had that interview I was telling you about last night, and he asked a similar question. He goes, "What does it take to grow a set of facial hair like that?" And I told him that it's funny because my facial hair has gone back and forth. I started in high school with just little blonde whiskers, man, like white, like actual white facial hair. It was funny. And then I've been almost belly button length, but I was a bit younger, so it wasn't growing in as thick. So I ended up chopping it up. This growth specifically is a little bit over 2 years.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
So is it a constant, like, sorry, man, I don't know what the right word is it a constant hedging to get the right shape?
Yeah, you definitely have to do some. I actually do kind of minimal upkeep on it. Really, my biggest thing is I don't mind the little bit like the bushiness on the side, so I just make sure to keep dead ends chopped up, every couple of months. And other than that, I just kind of let it do its thing. My mustache needs a little bit of grooming here and there, but otherwise, the overall beard itself, I just kind of let it do its thing for the most part.
Man, well, it does make you stand out in the crowd. There's no doubt about that, my guy.
Appreciate you. The wind out here is killing me. I keep trying to stand where it's not like side blowing me so hard, but we're just stuck with it. We're just making do.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to ask, how does like your family and like all like your people around you feel about you doing this, and like how do they like support you, and like what's going on there?
So most of my buddies, they've known me for long enough to know that kind of like your dad said, this is something that I'm built for. I was ready for this long before I ever got the opportunity, is the way that I'll put that. On the family end, really, the closest supporters that I have family wise is my son and my old lady. There's been lots of bad blood, over the last X amount of years. So most of my family, I don't really talk to a whole lot. I'm kind of a lone wolf in that aspect, but friends are cool. They all know that I'm good to go. They're wanting to watch the rise. They're just kind of happy to know that I got the opportunity. And biggest amount of support ever from my son. I catch him slapping my heavy bag on the back porch here and there. He's all about it. And then if you've seen any of the stories, my woman, she helps every chance she gets. She holds the pad. She says only slap it a few times, though, because it wears on her wrist, and I completely understand that. I'm not trying to put her in a wrist brace by practicing.
No, not at all, dude. That's a strong woman right there for sure.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So our situation isn't unlike a lot of others. We're in a blended family, right? So I got divorced a long time ago. So Timmer here lives with his mom, and the slap game has helped us be able to hang out more, ironically, right?
Absolutely, man. It's been impressive watching the whole ups and downs of this thing. And there's been the fair share, just like in the UFC, they called it human dog fighting in the early days. So, this is catching scrutiny as well. But as one side is throwing some scrutiny, you also have millions of people tuning in. So, whenever they meet in the middle, it's going to be just like the UFC. This is going to be very successful by the time it's all said and done. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, brother. I always say, I don't like Coca-Cola. I just don't like Coke. Yep. But they don't give a shit. They're doing fine.
There we go.
And Slap's the same. You may not understand it. You may not like it, but we're only on 9, and it's the biggest thing in the internet.
Yes, sir. I've tried to tell many people, like, they're like, man, this just isn't going to go anywhere. And I'm like, it's catching millions of views on its 9th card, like you said. We're at UFC 308. UFC didn't start at an apex level. People called it human dog fighting and barbarism and all the things. which really is part of what makes it fantastic. But neither here nor yeah. But neither here nor there on that. We're doing fine, and Power Slap's going to be successful. I don't even think that's a question for anybody outside of this inner circle you're talking about. I think all the people that are talking the smack are also the people, just Cheeto fingers on the keyboard, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they don't even watch that keyboard, bro. They're gross.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Well, dude, what else we got? You want to shout out? Whoa, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, you want to edit that out or
keep it raw? Keep it raw. Leave it in there.
Keep it raw, baby.
Yeah.
But dude, thank you so much for coming on. Like with everything going on, is there anything you want to like get out there, let the people know? Like, I mean, we'll do our best to keep promoting.
Yeah.
Shoot. I mean, if we're just throwing names out there, I'll throw a thank you to Rod for the match. He and I have done a lot of speaking, a lot of clashing of the minds outside of the show. Thanks to Rod for the opportunity. Thank you to any welterweight moving forward. The Joker, Ryan Wallace, he was hollering at me saying that he was interested in a match. So thank you to him. Anybody willing to give me a chance, man, I'm down, and I appreciate that to them. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to SlapSon for giving me this opportunity. My boys over at Graveyard Disciples USA for all the following and all the help they've given me with. Oh, these bees, I'm telling you, brother.
Man, we
shout
gotta
out,
smack those bitches.
Dude, yeah.
Shout out the wintertime coming, so these bees will get off my back.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, just shout out Erica, Power Slap, to everybody that's making this possible, and overall, man, to you guys, thank you for the opportunity and a platform to speak about this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And where can they find you on social media and all that?
So just Tyler Gross on Facebook, the Northman Slaps the Northman Slaps _ between the and Slaps. So just the _ Northman _ Slaps for Instagram. And that's really the only social I'm doing. I don't have any Twitter or anything.
Okay, fantastic. Dude, again, thank you so much. We've had such a good time doing this. It was really, if you ever saw our YouTube channel, it really was on a whim that we did it. And with him being in school and, doing all that kind of stuff, he can't be on all the time. But all the guys have been so great, so patient, so everything. So much love. And we're going to talk again, man. We're going to talk again. I'm excited.
Looking forward to it, man. Let's get a 3-piece in with Big Pono in here, man. Get a trio interview or something. That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. All right, brother. Hang on one sec.
To the next one.